60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I'm John,
I'm Nancy.
and we are from Florida. We are down in Florida right
So we
now.
said we are j&ntravels.
Oh, we always forget
He
this. It's been a
forgets.
while since we've gone live.
We are
J&N
j&ntravels.
Very good, very good. So we are down in Florida,
Yes.
and we weren't going to go live till further in the month, but so much has happened, so many things going on that we feel we just jump up here and do a little
Live.
pictorial talk of our last 2 weeks, basically.
A week and a half, yeah.
More or less, yeah. So that's what we're going to do about. So we're going to show some pictures. We're going to kind of talk about our trip down here in our first week. We've done parks. We've met people. We haven't been in a swimming pool yet, though.
No, it's been a little too cool. The pool is heated, but not to the extent that I would like.
First thing I'd like to clear up is a lot of people have asked us about our Disney, what we thought was a Disney job.
Our Disney employment.
Right. So that would be the first thing, I guess.
Well, that fell through.
The what?
I said that fell through.
No. Yeah. So what happened is, as most of you know, last year, 2 days when we started, Nancy broke her arm. So we came back this year, and we were put on some kind of priority list.
Right.
And we went through the recruiting, 3 different recruiters who all told us that we're on a special list, that if they didn't have a job available for us, they were going to make a job for us. And so that was submitted. We made kind of the offer from our recruiters. That was submitted. And that night we got an email back from the recruiters saying that Disney top management had put we call freeze, I guess. Yeah, on seasonal.
Hiring seasonal
people. Which as we're going through the parks, we can understand why. There's a lot of people just standing
There's a
around.
lot of people sitting around.
So who are you going to cut out versus seasonal? So it's kind of a bummer, but it did open some other doors that we hadn't thought about doing. We decided we're going to get an annual pass.
Yay!
And just spend a lot of time.
I'm excited for that.
And we've enjoyed it quite a bit so far.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Right.
I know I'm going to get every ride in that I missed 2 years ago.
That's right. That's right.
Guaranteed to get every ride in.
That's our attempt anyways.
Yes.
So what we'd like to do is just kind of walk you through. This might help people who are getting close to snowbirding. Hey, Tanisha, how you doing?
Hi, Tanisha. Hope all is well with you.
Sam, nice to see you.
Happy New Year, too, to see him.
So we'll kind of walk you through what we've done so far. And let's pop this up next. To add to it, we get a little pictorial show. Now, if you can't hear us, let me know. We're on a brand new computer.
I don't know why they had a frog at the New Jersey rest area, but they did.
Yeah. Well, and that's our first one. Okay, so I drive down. We left on the 27th, which humorously we noticed that was the same date we left last.
Yeah, this
last
time
3 years.
we left at 10 a.m. though. We didn't leave at night. We were going to, but we were awake at 7:30 a.m.
Okay, yeah. So
and we had everything packed, and we decided let's get out of here.
I guess we should step back to that. So our plan was to do Christmas with the family on the 25th.
And we did. It was nice.
And then the 26th, pack up the tree and everything else and leave late on the 26th. So we did the tree. We took the tree down actually on Christmas night when the kids went home.
Yeah, we had energy
took the tree
and
down.
we were motivated, so we took it all down.
And we got up the next day without having to deal with taking the tree down. We took all the rest of the ornaments and stuff down and put them away.
Mhm.
And then we get everything packed
Yeah.
by that night. But the problem was we weren't sure. We hadn't taken any naps or anything. If we really wanted to venture, some friends of ours had suggested going during the daytime. We hadn't done that in years. We said, let's think about that. So we went to bed and ended up waking up at 7:30 the next morning and decided, okay, let's give the daytime drive a chance.
Yeah.
Which I probably don't want to do ever again.
No, it wasn't that great, but
I don't know how
No.
people do it all the time. And we hit numerous traffic backups, and they weren't the big cities either.
no,
just
they weren't.
We hit fog, we hit rain.
A lot of
So
rain.
we'll probably go back to driving at night. There's so much less traffic,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So,
Well, at least we gave it a shot.
Right.
No, we don't want to do
so you left at what time? Would you say 10 o'clock that morning?
about 10, 15-ish, yeah.
And headed down, hit all the things I told you about, hit nightfall and continue driving. And these are a few of the interesting, we like the welcome centers along the way.
Yeah, we do like them.
This one jumped out. This is in New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Because
I don't know why they had a frog
because
there.
of Smiley Frog, waste trash barrel.
Smiley was waiting for us in New Jersey. I didn't know Smiley had relatives
Right, yes,
in
you
New
did.
Jersey. See the things you find out when you travel.
And we hit North Carolina. The welcome areas are very nice.
Yeah, they're very nice.
A lot of people get the welcome centers confused with the rest areas.
Right. These are welcome centers. Their bathrooms are pretty clean.
The
and
security.
good security.
Right.
Yeah.
Hit South Carolina.
And Buc-ee's.
Of course, now they have the new Buc-ee's. I think it was South Carolina which made us happy
Yeah.
because we got to stop there, and then we
Yeah.
stopped again down in Orlando.
I think it was
Another
St.
one.
Augustine's.
So you're right, St. Augustine's. It was near Daytona. We never
Right.
did go to Daytona.
No,
we stopped
St.
at St.
Augustine's. Yeah. Love that Buc-ee. I like Buc-ee's. Their coffee is really good, but we haven't gotten any food there. I'm sure it's delicious. Maybe on the way back.
Well, we either
Oh.
get there or not hungry, or we
Yeah.
get there and they're not making
Right.
the. She's talking about the pulled pork, right?
Yeah, pulled pork sandwich I'm talking about. Yeah.
So we finally got down to Florida on 12/29. So left on 27. Got there at 12/29, like
Yes.
4 in the morning, I think.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Closed our eyes a little bit in the parking lot of the Margaritaville, and then we did our typical. No, we weren't. We did not have lodging. We're 2 days
No,
earlier than our
2 days earlier.
Airbnb. So the 2 days earlier, we had to get a hotel. So we hadn't even done that yet. Or did we do that before we went here? Now I can't even remember. No, I
No,
think
we
we went
found
here-
a hotel. We were looking around and then we found a hotel.
Okay, so we
There
don't.
are a lot of places, just to let you know, a lot of places were booked. They
Right.
didn't have,
For the holiday weekend.
because the holiday weekend.
One of the reasons we like to go early is to catch the last of the Christmas decorations.
Yeah, that was awesome. Seeing that at Magic Kingdom was really
Well,
cool.
but that was a surprise. So we
Yeah.
started out here at the Polynesian. We went in there and, of course, walked around there.
Yeah, I love
and
that
get
place.
into our Florida spirits. And between the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian, which this picture is of.
Yeah, beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I love Grand Floridian. So beautifully decorated.
Gingerbread houses and trees everywhere.
Yeah.
So since we did not get our employment at Disney, we got our first ever
We
annual
pulled the
pass.
trigger and bought an annual pass. Woohoo! We're gonna do Disney to death.
Now we did the math and
I'm
figured
happy.
12 visits at Disney, you break even on
Yeah.
these passes.
We'll
which
easily have
do.
done
We're
that.
already up to, we did that fourth yesterday, right?
Yeah, we've already did the
So
4
we're already a
passes.
third of the way there. So that we're very excited about. And it's an easy
Absolutely.
way to meet people too,
Yeah.
because you don't have to say, let's meet at a restaurant or something outside the park. Just
Right.
meet them in the park, do a
Right.
ride, which we've already done that too.
Yeah.
So this is a place we stayed for 2
I'd
nights.
stay there
Comforting,
again. It was very nice.
Right on 192 near, well, relative, about a mile down the road from Old Town. We liked it.
Yeah,
It
they
was
have a
clean,
nice breakfast.
nice little breakfast.
Very nice breakfast.
So that worked out well.
They had waffles and eggs and sausages and toast and fruit and yogurt. And they had a good breakfast.
As it turned out, the place we're staying now is only a couple miles away from this. So
I know.
It happened to be right close by too,
Yeah.
which was nice. So we got to learn the area
area,
for 2 days.
yeah.
So we proceeded on the 31st, New Year's Eve, to the place we're staying right now. They wouldn't let us until 4, but we did convince the Airbnb person to let us in at 3 at one point.
Yeah, that
but
was
we were
good.
there 11 to mine, and we decided just to use the facility. So we were playing pool
Yeah, it was fun.
and just hung around the area, really.
Yeah, they had a nice pool table. It was fun. The pool's nice, but it's cold.
It's cooler than the other pools
yeah.
we've been in. It is heated.
But it is heated,
And
yeah.
there's a hot tub right there. And we have not been in the pool yet.
Not yet. I plan on going when it gets warmer, but it hasn't been pool weather either. So
Let's see. All right. This is the place we're in now. It's got the full kitchen. It's got a washer dryer.
yeah, we love the washer dryer.
Bedroom's off here. It's got 3 smart TVs. It's got
Yeah,
a
that's
balcony.
a plus. Yeah,
So it's a very nice place. So
Very nice.
Staying here for a month.
very nice place.
And this is the view from the balcony. All the units are basically like that. They
Yeah.
surround this pond here.
Yeah.
So we're enjoying it, right? And
Of
the
course.
location turned out to be, we're volunteering to give kids the world.
That's
and
not
it's
far.
close to that, but we didn't realize how close it was to Disney too.
Yeah, very good, convenient location. And this was a surprise. We got to see the fireworks right from our balcony on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, the reason I'm showing this is we decided we weren't going to go out and hit the crowds.
No,
And we heard some noise, and there were 3 different spots. This is the main one. This is over Disney Springs right here.
hmm
When you see our videos, you'll see it's much better looking than that one still shot. But then over to the right, there's another place, and over to the far right, it's a third place. I don't know if it was Icon Park was one of them, but they were all setting off fireworks at midnight.
yeah, it's
At
nice.
midnight, so that was a
A plus.
plus, huge. This is a proof. I get down here January 1st. I'm in shorts and will not get out of them. Hopefully till we head home.
I like how they have the 100 Stein. That's cool.
So this was our first day. What was the date there? This was January 1st. We knew there were going to be crowds, but we said,
Yeah,
let's
we
just,
wanted to start off the new year by going to Disney.
in fact, we hadn't realized that Florida doesn't go back to school till a week later.
Yeah, they go back.
So like they just went back this week, right?
Yeah, so the crowd should be slowing down.
Right. So we decided we're going to hit each park once just to get a feel, walk around.
Yeah.
And if there was a ride that allowed us to go on, we would do it. But if we didn't, that's fine too.
Yeah, we didn't care. We have the annual pass. We knew we were going to go back.
Right. So this is our first park, right at the entrance of Disney.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And the other things, including your annual pass, of course, is the parking. So
That's
it's-
huge. Yeah,
Right. That's
that
a
is
big thing to
huge.
figure if you're thinking of doing it.
Yeah, because parking's, is it still 25 for parking?
30 now.
Oh, it's 30. Okay.
Mhm.
I thought this was so pretty, seeing it all decorated for Christmas. I was like, yay.
This was a surprise because
I
we had
loved
seen the
it.
resorts every year and come
Yeah,
down.
we
but
didn't know Disney was
never
still
go. We
decorated.
never went into the parks this
Yeah.
early, and very beautiful decoration. That's
Yeah.
Main Street, of
Oh,
course,
it's so
going down
pretty.
towards the castle.
I know, I love
The
that.
wreath
Yeah,
should make one of those, huh?
I know. It's really nice.
Mickey wreath,
I had to get the balloons. Because they were Christmas.
very festive balloons.
Yeah, I never seen Christmas balloons, and I thought that was really cool. So I had to take a picture.
And this I took because we have video of it too. But this is Olaf
I
here.
love Olaf.
Dancing. It was the castle show and
was
Nancy's
really
favorite
good.
character, so
Yeah,
had to grab a shot of,
I love
little Olaf.
the music from Frozen. And I love Olaf.
Okay.
Oh,
So we walked
lovely.
around. One of the few attractions we did get in was the Country Bear Jamboree.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that in many years.
And I've never seen the characters out there.
No, never.
So two of the
it's
bears
fun.
were out there. You can see
Yeah.
Nancy with this one. I don't know the names.
I forget the names.
And this was the other one. This guy was pretty funny. Trying
He
to do the hula
was.
hoop.
He was funny.
This is for anyone interested in seeing where Splash Mountain stands. This is Splash Mountains being converted to Tiana's. I'm not sure if it's called Tiana Splash, what it's called, the ride itself. But this is all the scaffold being up, and they've got most of the greenery on it. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how far along they are with the ride itself, but this is where it stands as of New Year's Day.
We
Right?
finally watched the movie, and it was really good.
Yeah, we liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, next day, the second, went to Animal Kingdom again, celebrating the 100th. Walked around there. We got a couple things in. We got what is the bug ride.
Yeah.
We did the inside the Tree of Life. It's fun just looking at the different things and walking around the park.
Yeah, didn't get. I love the gorillas.
Had to get a picture of the gorillas.
Oh,
These
they're
things are so-
amazing. I know. They're still in awe every time I see them.
And on the way out, this is a tree decorated with all sorts of Lion King and African stuff. Day 3, the 6th, day 6, the 6th of January was our first day at Give Kids the World Grill.
Yeah,
For anyone,
beautiful place.
anyone who's watching that doesn't know what that is, it's a village for terminally ill children, right?
Mhm.
And they put them up there, them and their families for a week. It's very whimsical. Everything's decorated.
And it was all decorated for Christmas with the lights and everything. It was beautiful.
They give tickets to the theme parks
Yeah.
and meals, transportation, flight, everything's included. And they get
Everything
kids
is
from
included.
all around the world, not just the U.S.
Right.
So this is our first day this year. We had done a couple days last year. And I think I was driving the shuttle and you were working.
I was working at a place called Noah's Nook.
Noah's Nook, right, inside the swimming pool area.
Yeah.
More decorations. This is the town hall, they call this, and that's these two buildings, and that's where all the meals are. Nice decorations. What they did is they had themed areas, and I'm sure the different attractions are the ones who put them up and,
Mhm.
and paid for it. And this is Ripley's Believe It or Not put a demonstration. There was one from Universal,
There's one from
This-
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld, and this one here is Crayola Land or whatever
Mhm.
that place is. Really cute.
Legoland, you mean?
No, it's a Crayola ones with crayons.
Oh, the crayons.
They actually do
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
with
yeah, I
crayons.
know what you're talking about.
This is just to give you a sample. It looks much better on the video that I have. I don't know how they did it,
I
but
don't either.
every house there,
It was all
they're
lit.
whimsical to begin with.
They
and
are.
then
They're
they were
beautiful.
just completely covered with lights.
It was so pretty.
We drove around, since I was driving the shuttle, we took a ride around and
Yeah.
basically looked at all the lights.
Yeah, we
before
got to look
went
at all the
that night.
lights. It was great. It was pretty.
Okay, so this was a lot of fun. So we had met up with a couple of YouTubers.
Yep.
This is Billy and Danny from Billy J Travels
Mhm.
channel. The captain, as many of you may know him by, and we've met him. That was the fourth time we
Fourth
met him,
time we
right?
met
Met up
him.
with him.
Yep.
And this is Mark from the Cruise World.
Yeah.
They came over for lunch
Yeah, that
in
was
our
nice.
condo here.
Yeah.
And then we met up with another. We're heading over to another YouTuber, the Griswold Family Vacay. They were
Mhm.
staying at the All Star Sports. So we headed over this. This is in the lobby. You can see us all in this picture as before we met Danny. Danny was standing there with his two boys. And this is a picture of us all, except for me who's taking a picture.
Just hanging out.
j&ntravels, Cruise World, Griswold, and the captain's group. And that was a lot of fun, just sitting
Yeah,
around,
just-
being able to talk to
We
people.
hadn't been over to All Star Sports in a couple of years. Oh no, we did last year. I think we visited, but that's right, we did visit that area. But it's still fun to visit.
Yep. And
Oh,
then now we're
Buzz.
on to the 7th of January, and what park was that?
I think it was Epcot.
I think this was the studios.
Oh, Studios.
So there was Buzz Lightyear and Toy Story. Now this is another one we walked around. What did we get on there? We got on the Star Tours, and
Oh, I have to think back.
there were a couple there. But that was a day where everything was broken down. It
Yeah,
really was
we wanted to
frustrating.
get on Minnie and Mickey's train.
We start off by getting the Toy Story Mania. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, it took
Halfway
so
through
long.
to the queue, so you didn't want to leave, and it broke down
A lot of
several
people
times.
left the line. Yeah.
Several times.
It's such a fun
Well, no,
ride.
that was you're thinking of the Runaway Railroad. So this is the first one, and then we went on, and we were going to go on the Rock and Roll roller coaster because we had heard that was the last day it was open, and that kept breaking down. So that line was 3 hours most of the
Oh,
day, or
yeah.
something like that.
It was over 2
2 to 3
most of the
hours.
time.
And then we got in line for the Runaway Railroad, again, halfway through that queue, and it broke down. They
Yeah.
said, "Oh, it'll only be 45 minutes."
No,
People
no
were leaving,
way.
and we said, "Well, we decided to leave." Let's go. We did because I don't think it opened the rest
No,
of
we
the night.
never did. Yeah,
So those people that they requested to stay got nothing for it.
I know. It was very frustrating.
Of course, there's Nance with Daisy.
I love my Daisy dog.
Hey, Tommy Dodson, how you doing?
Hey, Tommy.
Okay, that's little Daisy. And there's Smiley had to get a photo op with his idol,
All
Kermit.
right.
That was another funny ride that day. Everything was going against us that one day. We got in line. We're the next one in line for some reason. We're 10 feet from the rope.
Oh yeah,
And
and
the guy puts a rope up, and there's no one behind us.
no, there was no one behind us. You think he could have said, "Go ahead." Where's the Disney magic?
He hadn't even hooked the line up yet.
No, that
So
was ridiculous. So we
that
didn't
was a little silly.
Yeah, we'll go and see it some other time, but that was really ridiculous.
Next day, we decided to do something different in the parks. Nancy's wanted to walk this trail at Shingles Creek, right?
Yeah.
Last year.
But
We go ahead.
I was just gonna say because of the hurricane, the trail was closed.
So we're going to find out if it was open before we went. So she
Mm.
called, and it was open this year. They did finally. It was over a year before they cleared that trail,
Mm.
and it wasn't that long a trail.
No, it wasn't.
This is a great suggestion for anyone that wants to do something that's not. You want to get away from the parks.
Mhm.
It wasn't too tedious. I think we
No.
timed it out at being 0.8 miles each way.
It was nice.
Very level, very wide trail.
They had a whole boardwalk you could walk. You're not walking through the woods. You're walking on a boardwalk.
It was a mix, right? Over any swampy area, they had built a boardwalk.
Yeah.
So this is where it started. I'm not sure if you can take tours this or not,
I don't know.
but
You can
that's-
rent canoes there, just canoes, right? I forget. I have
I don't know if they do the kayaks
kayaks.
also
That's right.
because we're
Kayaks,
there's nothing there when we're there.
right. And they
But-
closed at 2. We were there at 4. So
and I guess people have seen on the watercraft when they take them down alligators and stuff like that.
Mm.
There wasn't as much walk along the water as we thought there would be, so we didn't really have the opportunity to see anything like that.
no.
Okay, so that was on, what were we on the 10th? So that was 2 days ago. So that was a break from the theme park. Then our last day was Epcot. We actually were going to try and hook up with the Griswolds again at Epcot because it was their last day before they flew back to Oklahoma. In fact, they should be flying back right probably about now, I
They're
would
probably
imagine.
in the air as we speak.
Yeah. So we started out, and basically Nancy and I just hit any ride we could, that attraction we could that didn't have a line,
Yeah.
or didn't have a long line, I guess I should say. So we got quite a bit in there. I
Yeah,
mean,
we did. We
we
did a
couldn't
lot.
do the Ratatouille, we couldn't do the Frozen,
No.
but geez, we did Test Track and Spaceship Earth and
Yeah.
Soarin',
Soaring was fun.
Living with the Land,
Yeah,
Nemo. It's
No,
probably
I liked them
about
all.
6 or 8 attractions we did get on. And then we finally got in touch. This was in there, of course. I don't listen to the sign, right? Shark bit me. This is all inside the living seas.
Yeah, I like it. I like learning about the underwater creatures.
Well, Smiley getting another follow up. Yeah, we like the living seas. I
We
mean, they
do.
had some really nice tanks.
Yeah, they did. I love looking at the manatees. They're so amazing, those manatees.
We get the manatees and the dolphins and the
Dolphins,
stingray, which you get
stingrays,
bigger fish,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But then you have the tanks with the seahorses in
Oh,
it.
I know. Those are really cool.
Shrimp and stuff like that, which was very
Eels.
interesting. And the
Yeah.
eels, yeah. And this is a new feature we had not seen before. This is an interesting feature. I'm not
It
sure
is.
how much I like it. It's definitely a relaxing feature and something to do if there's not a long line. It's a walkthrough and it's
Well, it's nice if it's really hot because it would, cool you down with all the water.
yeah, there's just all sorts of little water things,
Yeah.
and some of them have special effects where you raise your hands and the water will go
Yeah,
up, stuff
that's
like that on
fun.
sensors.
Yeah.
And this is when Nancy and I renewed our vows in the Mexican Pavilion in Epcot, and this is also after
It's
we had,
also a good ride.
well, we took a ride ourselves, and then we met up with the Griswolds at in Mexico.
And Donald Duck.
And Donald Duck. He was everywhere, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And we had ridden it once, and then it started pouring.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's when the hurricane, or tornado, excuse me, tornado warning came into play.
right.
So there was a lot of rain and wind.
So we stopped. We met them at this place right on the water. They were having dinner. It was a good time to sit and just talk. That's Danny and his son. And so we talked for a while. Started pouring out, and we were actually getting a tornado alert on my phone. Remember, buzzing
Yeah, I
like
did.
crazy.
Yeah.
So we decided just to go in and take the boat ride again. We did it once. It was about, I think the warning was like 6:15. It was 6 o'clock. So they let us ride. We asked them, and they let us ride the boat ride again. So
Yeah,
by
we
the
didn't
time
have to
we're
get
done,
out. We could just stay in the boat and rode it again. It's a very relaxing ride.
by the time that the second boat ride ended, and we were looking around at the shops and stuff inside the pyramid there, basically had stopped.
Yeah.
So at that point, we sadly said our goodbyes to them. They off to look at the countries. We headed back to our car to head back to our place, Epcot Spaceship Earth
Yeah, I
at
like
night.
the color purple,
Beautiful
so that's
color.
beautiful. Yeah.
And that concluded last night, right?
Yeah.
So we got back here, just relaxed last night, and
Just hung around today and
so if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. If anyone has any questions about anything we did or wants a little advice, we're starting to learn more and more tips now that we can pop in there whenever we want.
yeah, it's so exciting that we can do that.
We are finding the first biggest thing we're finding that you have to get there. If you want to get the major ride, you've got to get there very early in the morning.
Yeah.
So Nancy likes to sleep in, but what we will probably
Well,
do
I'll try
is
to get-
we'll pick a couple days where we will hit these parks, each park very early.
I do want to
And,
get those
and
two
get the
rides
rides
in. I
in.
want to get Frozen in and the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train in.
So which park did you like the best so far?
Well, I'm a Magic person.
Okay, Magic
Magic
Kingdom.
Kingdom's my favorite. So, I mean, I like them all, obviously, but Magic Kingdom, I just love Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. Well, we actually have
So pretty.
made reservations for Magic Kingdom tomorrow we work at the Give Kids a World again.
Mm-hmm.
Next day is Magic Kingdom on Friday.
Yeah.
I can't remember the combination, but wasn't there studios in there, and
I don't
Animal
recall.
Kingdom I think was over the weekend for those 2 days.
Okay.
So
Sounds
that's
good.
our nearest plan. We just wanted to pop up here while we had some information, and while we remembered what we did, because
I know.
she's doesn't take long for us to forget stuff, does it?
No, it doesn't these days.
Okay. So thank you coming in for our short jump up here, and
Yeah.
thank you very much for coming in.
And Happy New Year to all. Stay young, have fun. Bye.
If you're watching the replay, have any questions, we're also looking anyone that's down here wants to meet up with. We love meeting up with people. Let us know. So I guess that'll be it for now, Nance. Now you can say what you want to say, Nance.
Bye. Stay young, have fun.